No, stop. That's not funny, guys. That's not funny. No. I can't believe I did that. We're gonna pretend we never saw that. Okay. Let me. Man, I haven't done this in a minute since December, and it's February 1st. Dang. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Flaco's Fun World Podcast. That little intro, what is on the podcast stays on the podcast. So I'm gonna drink my awesome pastor's wife coffee mug. You know what I'm saying? I always take the pastor's wife cup for some reason. It doesn't really fit who I am, but it's what doesn't matter. Now, yes.
Sorry, do you have a squishy?
A squishy?
Yeah.
What do you mean by squishy?
A
Like,
squishy.
I do not own a squishy.
Try
a squishy. I'm just trying to record. I'll unlock the door. But guys, happy 2025. This year in this family has been crazy already, and it just started. We are here in February. Hopefully 2024 was good for you guys, and if not, then I hope that 2025 will be better. And but I will say this, guys, 2025 is a very exciting year for me. There are a lot of things that are going on, and it's going on really quickly. I'm not gonna lie. Got college. I've been accepted to Liberty. You guys know I've been talking about trying to go to Liberty University, and well, I got accepted. Definitely nervous. I've actually been more nervous than I feel like I should have been, but it's a new phase. It's a new step towards life that I've never taken before. Like, I'm not really sure what to expect. Now that I'm 18, a lot of things have changed too, man. Like, you got to understand, like, you can't remain a child. You got to grow up in certain ways, but we're trying to figure out how to balance that. But before we get started, I would like for some prayer. I'm trying to figure some things out with my future and how I need to push myself more to able to achieve things, because if I don't, then how can I, you know, achieve goals that I've been trying to achieve if I don't learn to push myself forward to do it. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. That's not how life works. So, like, I've definitely been a lot more nervous recently because, like, I mean, sure, if you go to college, it's probably closer to you. I mean, still is a little nervous because it's college, but the college I'm going to is all the way in Virginia, and that's across the entire state, and it's far away from home and friends, and it's definitely a lot, but it's where God called me, and He's given me this chance, and it's not something I'm just gonna throw away. So I took that step, and now here I am. I've been accepted. I actually, as soon as I find it, yeah, Liberty did send me this. You know what? What am I doing? Put this on. Gotta get into character. I mean, I know we're talking about FNAF today, but doesn't mean I can't, wear my Liberty merch that was given to me by Liberty in the mail. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm skinny and sure, and it's large, but you know what? Who cares what you guys think? I am called Flaco the Great for a reason. So, like, I got my Liberty shirt on now, but yeah. I don't have my glasses. I may have left my glasses upstairs. I don't want to grab it right now. I might actually in a minute. But yeah, could use some prayer. It's, like I said, very nervous. Like, that didn't make sense, but you get what I'm saying. But I think it's just like knowing that this is where I'm going and it's far from home. It's like, I think that's what gets me more worried, but I know that like I have my family support, I have my friends support, and I think that's what keeps me pushing forward. And plus, I really want to learn how to grow in videography, editing, cinema, and like use it for something actually important in life, you know? And I know that's going to take still time. I mean, 4 years of college, I'm sure hoping will teach me everything I need to know before I get started in life. But yeah, if you guys please, if you want to be supportive, that it would mean the world to me because I know I don't leave until August, but time flies, man, and there's still so much I need to do. But I know I can do it. If I keep pushing myself and motivating myself and having the right people to motivate me to keep pushing myself forward, I know I can achieve more things than I could if I just didn't push myself, if you know what I'm saying. And obviously, I want to thank my Lord and Savior. He's definitely been there for me the most. He's always there for me, even when I feel like he's not. But without him, like I don't know where I would be right now, and like I need him more than ever. I know that. Like I tell him like every time I pray, like God, I need you more than ever, man. I need you to help me and to push me and to just be there for me when I need you the most. And he's never failed me before and he won't fail me now. And if you're in a similar situation, maybe not college, but it's just like life and you feel like, it's hard right now and like you're, stressed about things, know that, God, he's got your back and that he'll help you if you will let him. Just call him and he will answer you. Like there's hope today for all who will call on his name. Something that I came up with when I made a song "Don't Give Up" on my YouTube channel, which you should check out. It's called Flaco the Great. 1,070 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 2,000 before the end of this year. That would be awesome. But besides the point, um, like there's hope for you today for all who will call on his name, and it's true. Like if we keep calling on God's name when it comes to, hard times in life, he will provide for you. He will give you the strength you need even when you feel like that it's impossible, no matter what you're going through. But anyways, after all that, how about we get into some Five Nights at Freddy's? But I hope that was helpful to y'all. I really hope it is because I'm not ashamed to say like I know I am a Christian. I know and I believe in God. So, but I hope that helps you if you're going through something right now. I mean, and if you are, then I'll pray for you and know that God will be there for you. But today we are talking about an upcoming FNAF game that I have just been like losing my mind on of how excited I am for this. And I mean, I was excited for Into the Pit, but I feel like with this game I'm even more excited about um it's I wish I had a picture, but I don't. But today's going to be different. And it's something I've never really done before. I'm going to react, excuse me, to a video that I've made on another channel. I don't really want to go in too much into it, but um it has to do with what we're talking about today. But I'm gonna go get my glasses so that way I can be able to see a little bit better. I'm gonna put this 30-second timer. If I don't get back, then I'm sorry. Ah, I just sat down. uh hey, I was gonna put my glasses on. These are prescripted. Helps me to see better. Do I look like Harry Potter? I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter, but let me know if I look like him. You don't have to if you don't want, but it's fine. Mm. So I don't have a picture up, but while I'm talking and searching this up real quick, uh, as you all know, I'm a big FNAF fan, huge even. Like, oh, I don't know if y'all heard that. But yeah, I'm a huge FNAF fan. I've been for a long time. especially when the first game came out. I didn't play like on the day it officially came out, but when I heard about it, I played it, and I was like, dude, man, this is such a good game. And now, 10 years from now, FNAF is still running and it is still successful to this day. And FNAF has just been doing a great job. And now that we have FNAF 2 coming to theaters on December 5th of 2025, as you guys already know, and there's been a lot of Easter eggs being shown to us, but I have not yet done an episode about the upcoming ones. I don't know if I will, but if you want to know more, like, hey, what's been going on with the FNAF 2 movie updates, you can always check the doco. I know has been doing reviews about that. And you can also watch 8-Bit Ryan too, because they visited the FNAF 2 movie set. So remember, 8-Bit Ryan, doco, I'll put a link in the description below. Those guys are the bomb. They're the bomb. Like, they're definitely one of my favorite like gaming YouTubers. And Corey's Kitchen, which, oh man, I love him so much. It's so good having him back, the Shogun himself. And Markiplier. I love Markiplier. Okay, we're getting distracted, but as you guys know, yeah, FNAF 2 is coming into theaters. We have yet to have a teaser trailer, but I have heard rumors on like Reddit that it might come on like April 2nd, which again, I don't know if it's true, but if it does come out on April 2nd, then make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I will most definitely be doing a reaction video of that trailer and give you my opinions and theories about. Mm, ow. Hold up. Someone texted me. No way. Wait, hold up. Gigi, she made this, and I think it's supposed to be Freddy. She hasn't painted it yet, she told me. That's so weird. Why is she making that right now as I'm making a podcast? I'm gonna let her know I'm making a podcast. I wonder what's gonna look like after. Sorry. But yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, she texted. Honey, can't you see I'm trying to do a podcast? I'm just gonna leave it like this for a second. But today, guys, we are gonna be talking. Oh, babe, what are you doing?
Wait, are you doing something? Not yet. She doesn't have it in her hand yet, though, right? Come here really quick. Come here real quick.
Like I said, I'm always trying to record. I don't know. She'll text back. We'll see. Today we are doing Secret of the Mimic, the next upcoming FNAF game that is coming up in 2025. The first teaser trailer came out in wait. It came out in 5 months ago. August 6th is when the first teaser trailer came out. August 6th. August 6th. Yeah, on August 6th, which was about a couple of days, or because August 10th was no. When was the first? What was the day of the 10th anniversary? I don't remember. But so when the 10th anniversary began on in August of 2024, which I hope you guys enjoyed it. There was a lot of awesome stuff that happened. One of the things that we got on August 6th was the teaser trailer for Secret of the Mimic, which apparently is going to be the new Five Nights at Freddy's game coming out in 2025. And obviously, it will be talking about the most popular character so far, which is the Mimic, which made his first debut in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin. And everybody's been talking about it. And yet, there's still not much known about what to expect from this game, except for a teaser trailer, which we will be reacting to in just a moment. The brand new. Here it is. Hang on. There. First I just want to make sure we actually have audio real quick. Let me just I really don't know if there's actually audio playing through this. What does she mean? She's being weird. It's normal, but she's being weirder than normal. I'm sorry if you guys can't hear the audio, but let's just watch this real quick. And yeah. Okay, so shout out to Steel Wool Studios. They've been doing such a fantastic job when it comes to the FNAF games. So again, if you did not hear the audio, my apologies. I don't know. I mean, it's coming through to me, but I don't know if you guys can hear. So I'm gonna have to look at when I'm editing this and putting it together and then uploading it as well. But so as you guys can see, it's a very short 42-second trailer. Nothing new, nothing big whatsoever. Yeah, but so let's skip back towards here. A little more. Nope. That is fine. So as you guys can see right here, there is a music box sitting on like this, I don't know, it's probably carpet or like some kind of flooring. And the song that you heard probably sound, unless if you didn't hear, if you didn't hear, it's basically the Puppets music box song from FNAF 2. And is it? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure. I had to sing it to myself to make sure, but I can obviously tell there is a difference between this music box and the Puppets because the Puppets box is somewhat of a present form, as in present form music box for the puppet. For this one, as we can see, it is like a wind up Jack in the Box kind of box, and it obviously is more detailed, as you can tell. Like they put a lot of work and effort for this music box, and it may not look big, but we'll go over it later. It's definitely not small as you may think it is. Mm, so we're gonna skip, well, a little more to about right here. Now, as you can obviously see, there is um I can't speak. Her jaw drop. All right, sorry. She loves me too much, apparently. Not a bad thing, I promise. If you're watching this, I appreciate for everything you've done for me. Like truly, you have no idea. But back to the video. So as you can see, we have this animatronic character appearing out of this Jack in the Box, and you may be like, okay, is that the mimic? A lot of people when they first saw this, they obviously thought, hey, that's probably the mimic. And understandable because the mimic is obviously going to be the main antagonist for Secret of the Mimic, but this actually isn't the mimic. This is actually a new character being introduced to us in the FNAF lore, and her name is Jackie. And you know, wait, really? Hmm. Sorry, guys. This is actually someone from church. We're trying to deal with something real quick, and then we'll get back to the audio. Okay, there we go. Just some church stuff that we're working on. Jackie. I know there's a better picture of her, and you'll see what she looks like when we react to another video that I actually made that I was talking about earlier. But Jackie seems to be yet another one of the main antagonists for Secret of the Mimic, and she is obviously a type of Jack in a Box themed animatronic. Like she is literally, and from the designs that I saw on like Daco's channel when he went to the PAX convention for like FNAF. Um, her character design is she has no legs. There's just wires coming out from her hip, like where her legs should be. It's because, and it's been theorized, and it's probably been proven by now, that Jackie is literally connected to the music box. Like she's literally connected to it, and probably later on in the game, she breaks out of it and seems to be like crawling after you, which is obviously terrifying. If you saw something big just crawling at you very fast, like don't tell me that wouldn't scare you. Like that's definitely terrifying. And that is what we're gonna get then. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. This is definitely gonna be fun. But yeah, so this is Jackie. She is one of the characters for Secret of the Mimic, one of the antagonists. And there are other characters that we're going to talk about later on that might appear in Secret of the Mimic. But so yeah, but there is one more thing that I wanted to show you guys that actually explains so much more about the game than many people may realize. Mm. So if I were to, we got whoa, I did not mean to do that. Oh my gosh, I can't. There we go. That's the best I can do. But you guys see that? The number. She's such a weirdo. Um, but the numbers here, 1979. Now, obviously, that means a year. But this is where things like get crazy, and it's where like my mind is just boggling with so many questions now. Like, so that we now know that Secret of the Mimic, the game, will take place in the year of 1979. That was before the year of Fredbear's Family Diner, which means that Fredbear's wasn't started as a diner as many people thought. But actually, it is possible it started as some carnival themed place for kids and families to come together and have a daggum good time, I guess. So the reason why we say that is because it has been shown that it's going to be some like carnival themed game. Like that's where it probably started, or a circus liked in a way. And it's been teased to us for quite some time, and Help Wanted and Help Wanted too. There's like these carnival posters that kind of um like hint us of like what we're to expect in Secret of the Mimic, and that the lore for FNAF it started as some carnival. Like that drives me crazy because like for a long time, many people thought yeah, it started at Fredbear's Family Diner. That was the first place ever, but it's possible that it started as a carnival first, and perhaps Secret of the Mimic may not just explain the origins of the Mimic, but even possibly the actual origins of Five Nights at Freddy's and where it actually all started, which is just it's mind-boggling. Like if that is true, so to see the number 1979, it changes almost everything we thought about and what we knew for the FNAF lore. And I'm excited because I cannot wait. I'm hoping it answers a lot of questions that hopefully a lot of FNAF fans ask about when it comes to the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's. But I'm excited. So just seeing that the words 1979, it changes everything that I thought I knew. And I can't wait to be able to hopefully get most of the questions. I'm not saying all, but most of the questions um, that we've been asking for years, and maybe Secret of the Mimic might explain that, and also obviously the origins of the Mimic, which what we know so far is like the Mimic was created by Edwin Murray. I keep forgetting his last name, but he created the Mimic to be kind of like a best pal for like his son, and I think like his son like died in a car accident. But because the mimic was around his son so much, he began to act like his son because the mimic obviously copies movements, voices, and like characteristics for the person. And then because Edwin was so mad, he would beat the mimic, like physically beat the animatronic. And then of course the mimic would obviously copy that, and then he became violent himself, and so on and so forth. Like I don't know too much about the lore. I'm still looking into it for the mimic because he is a new character. And there's still so much that we really don't know. So hopefully Secret of the Mimic will be able to explain for that. But yeah, for this tiny teaser trailer, it does kind of give us a summary of what to at least expect and so on and so forth. And then obviously it would come out on the year of 2025. So okay, that's one video we're reacting to today, but we have one more and it's definitely longer, but it explains um the DLC for Help Wanted 2, and you're thinking, what are you talking about? Well, if you guys have played Help Wanted 2 or you're a FNAF fan, on December 10th of 2024, we had a DLC version update for FNAF Help Wanted 2, and apparently it was connected to the Secret of the Mimic. And when I heard about it, I obviously had Help Wanted 2 on the VR. So I updated my VR for Help Wanted 2 and I began playing, and I recorded everything, and now I'm going to show you guys what I did. It's because if you haven't done the DLC yet, if you have the game and you're like, man, I really don't know what to do or what to expect, and you can watch this video, or you can also watch Daco, you can watch Fusion Z Gamer, and you can see like how DLC worked and what you need to do. But in the end, it will also give us more Easter eggs and clues on what to expect for Secret of the Mimic. So before we do that, though, I'm going to put a 10-second timer and we're going to take a quick break. And look, I totally forgot to show you guys this. Look what I got for Christmas. I got a gingerbread Foxy Funko thanks to Lydia for Christmas. I decided to show you guys because, Foxy is definitely one of like few like my most favorite like animatronic characters. There's something about Foxy that I like. And plus, since Fusion Z's Gamer logo is literally Foxy and I love Fusion Z Gamer. Why not? Also, by the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, on January 30th, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 finally came out, and oh, I want to play it so bad. But the thing is, oh, thank you, mother. The thing is, anyways, the thing is though, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 only came out on Steam. So for people who have Steam, obviously are able to play it. It's about $14.99 on Steam. Obviously, 8-Bit Ryan's already done one. So has Fusion Z Gamer. So has Jacksepticeye. And so have many other YouTubers. So I'm just like, dang, I'm not trying to watch them. I do not want to watch them. I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to. But I've heard some pretty good stuff about it. It's like a really good chapter. But I have heard that it's possible it might come out on Xbox very soon and PlayStation as well. I'm not sure about Nintendo. We don't have a release date for any of those. But since because the rest of the Poppy Playtime games are on Xbox and PlayStation and so on and so forth, um, it's quite possible we might get it soon. But once we do, I am definitely going to make a gaming video about it. So make sure you subscribe to Flaco the Great. Remember, it's called Flaco the Great. I'll put a link in the description below. And please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can get notified of every new episode that comes out on the YouTube channel. And obviously, make sure you follow me on Flaco's Fun World Podcast. But now, it is time for another video to watch. This one explains what the DLC is basically about, and also maybe can help you in case if you're stuck on, say, a certain part, because there is one part in this game that might confuse people, especially when it comes to the puzzles, which we'll get into in just a second. So let me get this set up for you guys. Again, if the audio is not playing, I am so sorry if it's not. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm gonna start right here.
Like, figure out what that is about. Maybe get the gosh, what's the tiger's name? He's the rock star. Tiger Rock? But he's from this book.
Oh, okay, pause real quick. I know we just started. So apparently, I didn't play the game on December 10th. And I kind of watched some parts of like what the DLC was about. One of them that caught my attention the most was about Tiger Rock, which is a character obviously from the Tales of the Pizzaplex book. As you can see right here, I haven't read the book myself, and I'm definitely gonna try to read it soon. And I've been thinking about it like for a while, like what does he have to do with this? But I'm not gonna spoil it yet. Just keep watching the video. I just want to let you guys know, like it was interesting to see like how Tiger Rock might actually be connected to Secret of the Mimic. But anyways, let's continue.
Picture right here. Now it's gonna wait for this loading screen, but if it is, and there's something going on that has to do about that, then we have to do this today. But we may not be able to do the whole thing because I still have not fully completed the entire
Even though we did the whole thing.
game. So it's like I may not be able to complete the whole DLC, but at least let's get started with something.
Has changed. Forgotten button has materialized here in my mystical booth.
This?
It awaits you in the distant past.
This is the mimic. That's the mimic.
It awaits you in the distant past.
Oh, okay. So the distant past, which would be
Okay. So pause right here. So the first clue to knowing that you are in the mimic update is obviously when Mystical Hippo, is that her name? Or like Mystic Hippo, she shows us a new button that we get on her machine. And it replays the audio so that way you can kind of listen and try to figure out the clue. But obviously, the first thing she said is a gift awaits you in the distant past. And obviously, that actually means we have to play like a game on Hub 1 and 2 that's older than the other modes for this game, if that makes sense, which is obviously Sister Location. Because obviously that came way before Security Breach and all the other games on Help 1 and 2, and Sister Location is the obviously the oldest. But the thing was that I had to do was is because I'm scared of Sister Location, especially in VR. So I had to play through to get to the specific game for Sister Location to get that first clue. But let's keep watching.
I believe this game right here, but we have to beat this game first. Okay, so let's see if we can beat Ballora real quick. And if that is true,
wow, okay,
then that
that was
means
aggressive.
we can get the first part of like the Secret of the Mimic stuff. Like
Mhm.
Tiger Rock or Rock. I don't remember his name, guys.
It's
Forgive
weird
me.
listening to
I haven't
myself.
read
I'm
the
not gonna
book. I
lie.
just heard of it. I may not record this whole part me beating it because I know
For
it's
your
probably gonna.
safety, please make your way to the exit. Please make your way to the exit.
Because I
This was
know
my
I'm probably
least
gonna
favorite
take me a
one.
minute to beat this.
You having to crawl and make sure
not
Ballora
easy.
doesn't hit you or her Minarinas, which you might see in just a second. But dude, this game scared me the most. Yeah, look, those things, Marine Arenas, I hate those things. They are the worst. I don't know why Scott made them, but they are the worst. Those are like my greatest nemesis. Nemesis? Nemesi? Something like that. But yeah, things obviously I had to fast forward through just to keep going. But dude, I hated those things. I hated them so much.
Okay, don't move, guys. We're almost there. If we can get to the next part of like the certification game, I believe that is where. Oh, you have to be joking. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, and the thing
Oh,
about
no.
I don't know if I was doing it right, but I kept going
Get
back
away.
slowly because if they touch you, then you're dead. So like I was like, if I keep
Get
scooting
away, get
backwards,
away.
they can't touch me. And
Go
then like
this
you have
way,
to
go
kind of like,
around.
yeah, like go around them. It terrifies me. I hated it. I hated it so much. You hear that? Don't tell me that doesn't freak you out. Also, there's this rumor that like
Where she
Ballora
is.
is actually kind of like designed
There
as
she is. Okay,
Athens'
guys,
wife,
we're almost
but
here. Okay,
it's still
we
like
got this. Oh,
debatable.
I think I'm gonna do it. The door is getting really close. Yeah, you can see it shutting.
Yeah,
Ready?
I think that made
Three,
it worse. It's
go.
like there's this timer. Like if you don't get there fast enough, you die. But obviously, I made it.
Did I do it? Yes! Oh, I did it! That was utterly terrifying. Ballora, perfect. Don't care. Okay, we did it. Okay, guys, so now that we beat that,
I don't know why I'm laughing at
according
myself.
to my calculations, the next game
No, you're wrong, Aiden.
may give us the first clue.
No.
Like, hang on, let's listen to this again.
Awaits you in
No,
the
I
distant
was wrong.
past.
In the distant past.
I was wrong.
Wait, that's not right.
Okay, okay. So, I thought for a second like after I beat the Ballora one, I can just jump into enter section of sister location where it's basically it's the same thing you do with in FNAF 1, check cameras, close doors, but obviously it's entered in its sister location theme. However, what I didn't know was there was another task that I had to do, and it's also connected to sister location where you have to like turn the power on. I'm not even sure what I was doing in the game, but like obviously Funtime Freddy is like trying to kill us, but then like we have like this megaphone and it has Bonbon's voice to kind of like calm Funtime Freddy and like make sure he doesn't attack me. Yeah, I'll show you in a sec. I'll show you real quick.
How much more of this do we have to do?
Yeah, the breaker room, dude. The breaker room.
No,
I
no,
mean,
that's right.
the only reason why it would be
After this
hard
one,
is
then
if
I
you're
had to
like very stressed.
push the handles forward to complete the circuits and charge the gauges. Use the megaphone on Funtime Freddy to keep him away.
Nah.
Okay.
The one with Yenard.
After this one, which I'm
Is
not
that his
looking
name?
forward to.
Yenard?
No, but it makes sense
Yen
for all
something.
of y'all places to location.
And obviously I fast forward to that. I'm just speed running through that. This
Whoa! I don't know what I just grabbed.
I almost forgot. Okay. So y'all saw that, right? I grabbed something very shiny and yellow. That was a puzzle piece. So part of the Mimic update for the Help 1 and 2 is around the games there are puzzle pieces you need to collect to complete the puzzle pieces. And I apparently accidentally grabbed one, but it's a good thing. But that is where one of the pieces are. It is in the breaker room with Funtime Freddy. It's sitting like on the table right next to you, and that's one of the puzzle pieces that you're gonna need to get for the rest of the Mimic update. But let's continue.
But I grabbed the puzzle.
Mhm.
The puzzle! This is part of the secret of the Mimic!
Yes, it is, Aiden. You're a smart cookie, dude. It's a
No, you
whole
don't.
different experience when you're VR, man. Like
Okay. Okay, I don't know. Wait, which one is it? Because I see it.
me stressing over this is interesting to watch.
Okay, this is the last one, I think. I think we're good. Please?
Great job.
Yes! You stay over there!
It never hurts.
Guys,
Always
I
make
also
sure.
did you not see me grab that puzzle? That is also connected to the secret of the Mimic. Because
It is.
okay, once we get
You're
the
smart,
exit room,
Aiden.
which I don't remember how to get there. Oh, we got Funtime Freddy. That's cool. There's a oh gosh, Man, I haven't beaten the game yet and I already got
I
the
can't
DLC.
even
I thought I
speak.
had to like beat the whole game to get the DLC, but all I had to do was update this game, and now I am able to do this.
Hmm.
In order to get that door open, we have to do something. But right here,
Nope.
I think
No. No, I did it again. I just messed up, guys. I'm so sorry. So I totally just forgot right now. The one with Ennard is not. I mean, there is a little secret that you can see, but it's you have to actually play the one with Ballora in the hard mode to be able to access the next step to get the next clue for the update. For some reason, I thought the one with Ennard was the one where I was able to. I'll show you in a second. You'll
I
see what I mean, but
think it's this one
I
where
totally forgot
we need to
again.
get our
That's
first
twice now.
clue. I
I
don't
mean, I did
remember which
record
one
this in
it
December
was.
and it's February, so I
Survive
forgot.
the night, watch the cameras to check for danger, close the office down if you feel threatened, be careful not to run out of power, make sure you don't run out of power before your shift is over. I don't think it's this one. Because
It's
there's one
yeah,
with Ballora in there too.
right.
Or maybe I'm
That's
just
the one I. That's one I kept forgetting. That's the one I kept forgetting.
there! Right there!
All right. Y'all see that? So it's a fun little Easter egg here, but obviously that's Jackie, uh, like a Jackie calling card, whatever. But yeah, that's what she looks like. And later on in the episode, you will actually see what she's gonna look like in a couple of minutes. Well, this video is 30 minutes long. I'll obviously probably skip me playing the ender part because for some reason I left the recording myself just playing it, and I'm just gonna skip that because we're trying to talk about the secret of the mimic, not the gameplay for Sister Location. But yeah, that's one of the first hints. We got a Jackie card just sitting up there. You can't grab it for some reason, but it looks cool. But as you can see, there's this drawer here, but it's locked, and it remains locked in the private room with Ennard. But once you do the one with Ballora in the hard mode, then it's unlocked, and then there's a code. Um,
Do you see that? That's Jackie! From Secret of the Mimic game. How
but
do I
yeah, it's
unlock this
locked.
though?
So we're going to skip.
Too light. So what is she saying right now?
Awaits you in the distance.
1979.
All right, this is the section where
Yeah, okay, this is the one.
in the hard mode. And Biddy Bab, I hate Biddy Bab.
Uh-huh.
I hate Biddy Bab. Biddy Bab, you're such a Biddy
Uh-huh.
Bab. I don't like you, Biddy Bab. Biddy Bab.
I don't have to beat this night. I just want to
No.
get the plushie.
So I think that's nice about
Unless if the
the
door
DLC or just like the game itself. Like you don't have to beat the game in order to save the progress. So I didn't beat this whole game. I just got what I needed and I just booked it. Okay, but you'll see.
is locked, which I don't think it is. Let's go find out real quick. Alright, I'm gonna close both doors.
All right, now you see the
Okay.
drawers open.
Did I get it?
Okay. It was probably hard to tell, and I accidentally grabbed it too quickly, so I didn't know if I did it. But if you guys saw, I typed in the code 1979, which is obviously the same number that we saw for the teaser trailer, which obviously is the year that Secret of the Mimic will be taking place. But when you do that, you actually get the Tiger Rock plushie, and you'll see in just a second.
Oh! Quit. Hang on. I think I got it. I didn't have a chance to look at it because my hand was in the way, but I grabbed something.
You sure did.
Something has changed.
And then she says this.
The format is right.
I don't know what
What the?
the gun's working, but
Hey, should I be concerned that the gun is doing that?
you'll be fine.
Oh, right. There he is. Tiger Rock. I don't remember.
Tiger Rock. So it's very interesting seeing this character, but obviously it means that it's connected to the secret of the mimic. And something that I didn't notice in the game that I've noticed now is the thing about this plushie, or at least I don't know if it is a plushie, but if you look behind, especially if you have like the flat mode of this game, if you look behind this character, there is like a zipper in the back, and obviously plushies don't have that. Like I know I probably feel disrespectful putting Benny into this one, but this, as you can tell, there's no zipper behind Bendy, and there's no zipper behind my Phantom Foxy plushie whatsoever. So it's interesting, like, why is there a zipper? My theory, and I feel like a lot of theories about this, is that Tiger Rock this is a version of a mascot costume, and that is what it's teasing us, is that the Tiger Rock is going to be somewhat of like a mascot in Secret of the Mimic. And I've been thinking about it, and I was like, wait, that actually makes sense, because in Security Breach Ruin, I believe, there's these hidden mascots, or like mascot costumes hidden around the Pizzaplex. And it's interesting because obviously they're not going to use that, especially when like how advanced the technology is becoming in the FNAF lore. But those mascot costumes may have been the ones connected to Secret of the Mimic. And that is where my theory is, like, the animatronics made it first started wearing like these mascot costumes, and the zippers are for what maybe the endoskeletons need to get into, or it's possible that's what maybe people might wear sometimes too. But I want to go with like the endos wore the mascot costumes, and perhaps Tiger Rock is one of those mascot characters that maybe kids may like, hey, look, it's Tiger Rock. He's one of my favorite characters in the Fredbear's band. And like, I don't know, but I'm going with like maybe Tiger Rock. It's going to be like a mascot costume. And there might be other mascot characters that we may recognize from Ruin. But yeah, I definitely want to go with like Tiger Rock may actually be a mascot. And so like he obviously, yeah, one of the characters for Secret of the Mimic. And if that's true, then I can't wait to see, like, is he an ally or is he a bad guy? And we really don't know. So
I don't remember if that's his name. Is it Tiger Rock?
it's Tiger Rock.
You're Tiger Rock.
Yes.
Is that your name? Gosh, what's his name for the books? He's right there. We got him. Wait, does that mean we also got Jackie, or do we have to wait for that until we
No,
do
you didn't get
something?
Jackie. We got someone better.
We got something better. We got the Mimic.
Okay, right here is where my theory stands. It's because, as you can see, the Mimic is wearing that mascot costume, which means these costumes may have been for the endoskeletons to wear. There's zippers in the back, so they can open it up, and so the endos can fit into the mascot costumes, and then they can perform on stage. And perhaps the Mimic wore one of those costumes around in the game, and obviously it was probably a lion because that's the character that he dressed up as. And we saw this before. We've seen this a mascot costume in Ruin. I think it's like one of the secret endings that you can get for Security Breach Ruin. And you will see the Mimic is in this mascot costume. They're teasing us like this is what the characters may actually look like in City of the Mimic. They wore these mascot costumes as part of like the carnival theme for these characters. And if that's true, then like that would be awesome to see. Like it's something we've never seen before. Before they have like the armored plated animatronics in a way. So
Tomatoes are so. I remember we had to hit him with the tomatoes. The Mimic in VR. Yeah, he dresses up as like this lion-looking mascot. But guys, we also got Tiger Rock. I don't remember that's his name. I hope it is. If not, then I'm super sorry. Hang on. So we have to hit this guy with some tomatoes.
okay, so obviously I took that literally too literal. You don't have to hit the Mimic with tomatoes. You can actually hit him with any object on the kitchen table, like a pretzel or a cup. So I played for a good like 30 minutes just trying to find a tomato, and I never got it as one of my prizes. And so I was like, I don't show it on the video because I didn't know, because I stopped recording because I was trying to find tomatoes. And I was like, well, what happens if I just hit him with a different object? And it worked, and then you'll see what happens. So we'll just skip. There we go.
Anybody see any
See,
tomatoes?
there's my text.
How do I get tomatoes?
You don't need tomatoes, Aiden.
I think I have to like do something. Guys, I've been playing for like an hour just trying to find tomatoes. So I tried something. I grabbed the pretzel, I threw it at him, and the door opened.
Yeah, so that door has been closed for a while. And now that it officially opened, it caused an excitement and adrenaline because like what's behind that door? Because it's never been open this whole time. And it was crazy because it's like at this point, I'm like, dang, what's on the other side? So it's awesome, dude. Like that feeling.
Oh my! And look, I got a Glamrock Bonnie plushie.
Okay, we
Guys,
don't care.
we're going in. We're going in. Oh, oh, oh,
I'm definitely excited.
oh.
So obviously you probably recognize this box. This is Jackie's box. Now I know you're thinking, so Jackie is small. No, 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 no. It's just so that way we can roll. It's just part of the DLC. It's a cool way to doing it. But let me tell you, when you see what Jackie's gonna look like, then you will understand. Like, oh, okay, he's not that tiny.
Guys, we are here. I don't know if you all know this, but if you watch the trailer for The Secret of the Mimic, this is Jackie's box.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Time to play!
Obviously, one of Jackie's famous quotes. Okay, so over here
What?
are
The
two
first
puzzle
puzzles.
pieces. Now, I'm not going to lie. I do not remember when I found the other puzzle piece. I think it's already gonna be there. If I'm wrong, forgive me, but I feel like at least one puzzle piece is already gonna be on the table to kind of hit you like, okay, you need to go find some puzzle pieces. But I don't know if I just found one on accident. I didn't know, but
Mhm.
anyways,
Okay, so we're building the factory of Edwin. I believe that was his name. If
Edwin
we take off
Murray.
the
I
mask, we
was
get the
okay.
bus, huh? I mean, the van. Yeah.
Okay, I know you guys probably see it, but if you take the mask off, it changes to like this blue van. And we've seen this blue van before. I think it was like one of the endings for Security Breach or Ruin, but it's the blue van that we believe that Vanessa and Gregory used to kind of take the MXEX's like computer box and like drive away. You'll see what I mean later on in the video. But yeah, it's
So the
time to go
question
hunting.
is, how do we get the rest
I'm
of the
not really
puzzles?
gonna pause it anymore
You wanna,
because
like,
I want you guys to pay attention to like where you need
help
to
me out
find the
here,
puzzle
lady?
pieces.
Now she doesn't want to work. That's just great. So we have to find puzzle pieces throughout the game. Who knows what it means? But we need to find some puzzle pieces. With being the first piece is actually, well, not the first piece. I know where I can find some of them. Maybe we might find them all in this video. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what Daco said because I watched his video. You should
Amen,
subscribe to him, by
Daco.
the way.
You should.
He's cool.
You should.
So I know the first puzzle piece, but we have to take this off. Because I know there's some in this place. Like, yeah. Here's one.
Okay, there's one where the candy cadet is over.
And then, yeah, there's one
There's
right
one
here.
near
I
the
remember
arcade.
that.
It may have been hard to see, but there's one over there.
Okay, so
that's
that's
two
two
we
so
found.
far. Put the mask back on and add them to our collection real quick.
Right, so remember, candy cadet and then one near like where the arcades would be if like you put the mask on.
Okay. This one goes here. Okay, so it's a factory of some kind is what we're looking at right now. There are
Edwin
other
Murray's factory,
pieces
which I
in the
believe may be
games
like
as
the
well,
setting
and we're
for
gonna see if we can try to
Secret of
find
the
them all.
Mimic.
So I know we found one in the sister location one
Mm-hmm.
already, so that's already done. There's one in Lefty.
Okay,
Here.
so in
There's
first
one
aid
here.
on
I don't
easy
remember
mode,
where,
there's
but it's in the one with
Lefty animatronic, and you'll see it in just a second.
Welcome back.
Wow.
The patient is prepped and ready.
There it is.
Medical attention.
We found it.
begins
Right
in
there.
And I think that's something nice too. Like you don't
3,
have to play the whole
Anyways,
game
we
to
don't
keep
have
the
to
puzzle
actually
pieces,
do
and
it
you can just leave
because
and
the puzzles will
continue
stay.
on to where the
Fizzy
next puzzle
Faz,
piece
yeah,
will
there's one
be.
in Fizzy Faz Night 4.
I remember Fizzy Fast
Which
Night
we already
4 is
did.
another
Clock
puzzle
and
piece.
job start now.
Remember Fizzy Fast Night 4.
Yeah,
hard
here it
mode.
is. And I know there's one in Arts and Crafts.
The Arts
I
and
wanna
Crafts
say-
hard mode with Sunny.
Yeah,
Which
here it is.
actually, okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick. There has been a rumor going on that Sun may actually be in Secret of the Mimic. And the reason why people are saying that is because obviously if you look at the character design, it is carnival themed. Like the actual character himself, like a jester kind of costume. And if that's true, and maybe it's possible that Sun might actually be in Secret of the Mimic, which will actually be cool. And it kind of makes sense because of the way like the character design is. I just want to let you all know that it's quite possible. We're not sure, but it's not a bad rumor. But it's possible that maybe Sun may be in Secret of the Mimic. Just want to let y'all know.
But then you need to go.
And then I'm shooting him. That was probably
Just
not a
wanted
good
to shoot him
idea.
a couple times real quick. All right, that's 3. Huge shout out to Daco. He's the best. Without him, I don't know where I would have found those pieces. And Fusion Z Gamer too. He's very helpful as well.
Mhm.
Big FNAF YouTubers.
Amen.
Okay. This one goes here. This one goes here. Okay,
So you can
guys.
start seeing the
Here's the
factory.
factory that we see.
Mm-hmm.
It is so cool, dude. I think we might be able to find all the puzzle pieces. I know there's one in the DJ Music Man ruin,
Yeah,
which
there
I
is.
have not completed, which I don't
Dude,
think
the
I have
DJ
to
Music
complete
Man
yet.
level
We can do
for
it another
FNAF F1
time.
is so
Okay,
scary because he's
yeah,
so
here it
huge.
is. Okay,
So yeah, it's in the
it's
ruined
another one.
version, which is
There's
in hard
one
mode.
at the ticket booth.
And then there's one at the ticket booth and
Yeah, there is one at the ticket booth actually. But hang on, before we do that, because which one was it?
Money Bowl? No, Money Bowl.
Yeah, here it is. All right,
That one was the
and there's
carnival
one in
theme
Bonnie
for,
Bowl, and then after
like,
that, we'll check out to see where we are with the puzzles. All
I
right,
don't know what it was called.
Bonnie
I actually
Bowl.
don't remember.
Yeah,
Okay, I
here
was
it
right.
is.
And there's one in Bonnie Bowl.
By the way,
Pretty
this was
simple,
actually
pretty
really
easy.
fun. I liked it.
Yeah, Bonnie
All
Bowl
right,
was
let's go
pretty
check
fun.
to see where we are, see how many puzzle pieces that we need. Okay.
So we need two
So we
more.
need two more.
One is at the carnival
two
hard
more.
version.
Oh, we need two more. Okay, let's get the one at the
That one I also recorded the whole gameplays because I couldn't get the puzzle piece for some reason.
the ticket carousel ride, because I know that's where that one is. Wait,
Yeah, do you see it? I couldn't
That's one of
grab
them.
it, so
I think.
I thought
Yeah,
I
we
had
do.
to play
Okay,
the
hang on,
whole
let's,
game just to get it.
Oh wow, I forgot we did this place.
But I'm not going to show the whole thing. If you want to see the video, like the whole thing, of me just playing these, check it out on the channel. This one's not on my YouTube page, but I'm not really going to tell you guys where it is because it is kind of private right now. But just that way I can show you guys. So I'm going to skip forward.
I got it.
Oh, the puzzle piece is right there.
Yeah, there it is. I got it.
All right, so we're gonna, and another thing, the carousel ride, which is carnival themed, and the mimic is obviously a part of it. Means like not the mimic. I'm sorry, Son is part of it. I'm just saying, just think about it. But we're gonna skip forward.
Y'all see him? There he is. To beat this whole. I know that. Actually, a really hard one.
And then
But
the next
puzzle
one
piece is somewhere
was
on this side.
Class begins.
Right.
the last one. This one I still have not beaten. It's so hard because it's. You ever play the game like you have to like match the cards? That's what you have to do, but dude, it's ridiculously hard because at the same time you have you have endos coming from left and right, and you have to like look at them so they can freeze. But it's so stressful, and I still have not beaten it. But that is where the last puzzle piece is, and now we're gonna see what happens when the pieces
There.
are completed.
Guys, we found all the puzzle pieces. Do you know what that means? Guys, we did it. We found all the puzzle pieces. So once I insert that last piece, this is where things are going to get crazy. You ready? What?
There it is, Edwin Murray's factory, which again I believe is
I don't
where
have a face cam
Secret of
right
the
now,
Mimic
guys,
may
but
take place, like the main part
my
of the gameplay.
face. Oh, this is the
Dude,
factory.
it's so awesome. Yeah. I was so
Looking
happy when
right
I
at the
saw this. It
factory.
was so awesome, dude. Again, sorry if you guys can't hear the audio through this, which I'd be so embarrassing. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do
speechless.
about that.
Guys, this is the factory. This is where the setting, I believe, is going to be for Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. I know we can't go inside. I wish I could. Maybe one day. Or
Oh,
maybe
we
when the
will
game
one
comes out,
day.
but- And look, there's the code 4625. Remember that 46.
Okay. Just like I just said in the video, remember that. Not just for what we're going to use the code for, but 4625 may actually help us answer a question that many, many people have been thinking about for Secret of the Mimic. But we'll get into that in just a moment.
625 is because once we take this off,
And then we got the blue van, which obviously for some reason looks similar to the. And then okay, MXCS
Ready?
right there. So in FNAF Ruin, around the end when we get to like the final part where we meet the Mimic, we see this computer box that says MXCS, which is obviously where the entity came from, which we're about to see who that is. But if you guys play Ruin, you probably know the entity is like this blue like AI program that was actually designed to make sure the Mimic doesn't escape. But because we shut down the security nodes in Ruin, we trapped MXES, and then therefore the Mimic was able to escape. So once you put in the code 4625, you'll see what happens.
4, 6, 2, 5.
And
Whoa!
there's MXES.
MXES! Oh!
And then it just drives away. I was so confused when I saw the code. I was like, what does that mean? Like, come on.
I forgot he did that.
And then
I beat the whole game.
okay, I'm gonna skip ahead to the bit so you can see what Jackie
Best,
looks like
one of the
finally.
best. He's the best, but one of the best. I can't believe it, guys. We actually got one of the endings. But, however, if we go over here, I don't know where. That's the Mimic. We already got that. Actually, what the? Oh, there's Jack! There's Jackie, guys!
There she is.
Holy moly, she's huge!
She ain't so tiny like you thought, huh? But yeah, once you beat the whole DLC, you get Jackie as like one of your animatronic collectibles, and you also get a hint of what to expect when you play the game. But as you can tell, she literally attached to the box. And later on, probably in the game, in Secret of the Mimic, she's probably gonna like break through for that and like crawl after you. But that's the DLC. Now, let's go back to let's see.
MXC!
MXES real quick. So for MXES, I believe this character also may be in Secret of the Mimic. Like, I feel like they teased him for obviously good reason because obviously, like I said, he was designed to make sure the Mimic doesn't escape. So maybe we'll finally see the origins of MXES, like how he was created too. Now, I don't know if he'll be an ally or an enemy, kind of like how he was in Ruined, but I believe that MXES may actually be in Secret of the Mimic because obviously he's connected to the Mimic as well since he was designed to trap him. But if it's true, then it'll be so cool, like seeing MXES in a VR version. So on and so forth. But that's another thing I want to discuss and probably be another character that might possibly be in Secret of the Mimic. But there is one more thing I wanted to talk about, guys. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that. You probably can't, but the code 4625 is like on this mail. I don't know what that is, like an address or something like that. Now, somebody be thinking like, why is this so important? Yes, it was the code for the MXCX box, but it also may mean something else. If you understand how FNAF lore works, okay, the creators of this game don't put stuff in for no reason. Almost every little detail has a meaning for something. And it's been proven throughout almost every FNAF game ever created. So seeing the code 4625, it just made it just seem like some random numbers that Shield Wool Studios just put together and they're like, okay, that works just fine. No, I refuse to believe that because, ladies and gentlemen, I think this code 4625 is actually the release date for Secret of the Mimic. And I know what you're thinking, what? How? Now listen, do the math. Stop. It's time to stop looking at the numbers 4625 as just numbers and look at them as actual dates. For instance, 4 obviously will represent the 4th month of the year, which is obviously April. 6 will represent the 6th day of that month, April 6th. And in 25 would obviously be the year 2025, April 6, 2025. I am a genius. 4625, April 6, 2025. Don't tell me that is not a coincidence. It makes sense. So no, they're not going to tell us the release date because they wanted to keep it as a secret, as a little game for us to play. And I played their game and I thought about it. I prayed about it and I realized 4625 is not just a random number they came up with. No, it is possibly the release date for Secret of the Mimic, which will be April 6, 2025. And if that is the truth, then you know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to play it on the channel. I'm going to play it on my VR and we're going to have a daggone good time because I believe, most undoubtedly believe, that April 6, 2025 is the release date for the Secret of the Mimic. And if it's true, then you all know what's coming on the channel. We are going to play the heck out of that game. Sorry, I need to calm down. But it just makes sense because they don't do that in FNAF. Nothing is just random for no reason. No, every single tiny detail has a meaning. 4625, maybe the release date for Secret of the Mimic, which is April 6th, 2025. Or it's possible it could be the release date for the official trailer, which if that's true, then that's fine. But I'm hoping it's the actual game itself, which means that we may actually get like the official trailer maybe very soon, since April is literally next month and we're in February. So maybe we really don't know, but they've definitely been quiet about this for a minute, and it's annoying, but I get what they're trying to do, like trying to get people to theorize about what to expect for Secret of the Mimic. But yeah, April 6th, 2025 may possibly be the release date for Secret of the Mimic. And one more thing, where exactly can you play this game on? Well, we know that it is going to be released on PlayStation 5. So people who have that, you can play it. And it's also going to come out on the VR, which means you can play it on the VR. And guess who has a VR? So yeah, Secret of the Mimic is basically going to be a VR game. It also, you can get it in flat mode on PlayStation 5. For people who own Xbox Series S, it's probably not going to come that soon. Like I know, like Help Wanted 2 just came out on Xbox Series X, and so it's probably going to take a minute before they release it like on Xbox Series X. But if you have a PlayStation 5, if you have a VR, then you will be able to play that game when it comes out. The price, I mean, I honestly think it's going to be like $40, to be quite honest, because it is a big aim. I mean, Help Wanted 2 was $40 when it came out, so it's quite possible that I might be around that range, maybe less, but I doubt that it will be less. But anyways, guys, that is all we have for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed. It is awesome to be back, and I truly hope 2025 is going to be a good year for all of y'all. And I'm excited to see the future of my channel and my podcast. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for listening. May God bless, and I'll see you guys for more Flaco's Fun World podcast.